If you're researching Salesforce Maps, you've probably heard the same sales pitch over and over. Route planning, territory management, field sales productivity, account visualization. And to be fair, Salesforce Maps can do all of those things. The real question is whether it does what you expect it to do. When asked if Salesforce Maps is worth buying, my answer is simple. If you're looking for account visualization or route planning, it's great. Beyond that, it's often oversold. What do I mean by oversold? A lot of buyers hear things like Google Maps integration, Apple Maps integration, live tracking, or plug-and-play implementation. In reality, route exports are often PDFs, setups take work, the platform depends heavily on having clean address data. That's the first thing to understand. Salesforce Maps is a visualization and a planning tool. It is not a field service platform. It is not live GPS tracking, and it definitely is not a fix for bad data. Where Maps shines is territory planning. Sales leaders can see customer concentration, identify coverage gaps, and create territory visualizations instead of looking at a spreadsheet full of zip codes. It's also really good for account visualization and account discovery. If a rep is already visiting a customer, Maps can identify nearby prospects or opportunities worth visiting. For organizations with field sales teams that spend significant time traveling, route planning alone can provide the value. But this is where companies get disappointed. If your team is primarily inside sales, you may be paying for visualizations you don't really need. Reports, dashboards, and spreadsheets can often accomplish that at a lower cost. Another common problem is the data quality. Salesforce Maps tends to expose these problems that have been in your CRM for years. We've seen organizations spend weeks cleaning up address records before Maps can be useful. If you're expecting real-time rep tracking, active field management, Salesforce Maps isn't that. Organizations that tend to get the most value from Maps have a couple of things in common. They have field sales teams, territory-based selling, heavy travel requirements, centralized data management, and most importantly, clean address data. Medical sales organizations are often a great example because address quality is tightly controlled and maintained. Before you buy Salesforce Maps, ask yourself these few questions. Do your reps actually travel? Are your account addresses accurate? Who actually owns your data quality? Do you need route planning or do you just want geographic visualization? The biggest disappointments usually happen when those questions aren't answered up front. At the end of the day, Salesforce Maps is a solid product. If you need territory planning, route optimization, and geographic analysis, it can be extremely valuable. But if you're expecting it to fix your bad data, provide live field tracking, or work perfectly without setup and maintenance, you're going to be disappointed.